4 enabling family members that you should stay away from when going no contact with a parent. Let's get into it. The very first enabling family member that you must avoid when no contact with a parent is the impartial bystander. Now, this can be a tricky one for you to set boundaries with because the impartial bystander is on your side in private. Okay, this is someone who probably knows you very well in your family. You feel close to them. And in your one on one dynamic, there's a genuine sense of safety on your part. This is someone that in the past you have trusted. However, the reason you need to stay away from them when you're no contact with your parent is because when they get around the rest of your family, the people who actively hate you and attack you, they say nothing, okay? They sit by idly and watch you be manipulated, bullied, disrespected, excluded, okay? They do not speak up to protect you. And when other people come around, all of a sudden, they're neutral about you. When it's just the two of you, they're on your team. They're all for you. They're a go. But when other people come around, all of a sudden they fall mute and they become neutral. You deserve better than that. You don't need this person all in your space. The second enabling family member for you to avoid when going no contact with a parent is the accomplice. This is going to be the top ranking flying monkey. This person actively hates you, probably always have. Even when you were little, you knew that they didn't like you. So it's a no-brainer. When you go no contact with a narcissistic parent, they are going to be first in line to sign up, to hate you further, to join into the smear campaign, to team up energetically with the narcissist, to ice you out, to bully you, to manipulate you, to make you feel excluded from the family dynamic, anything that they can do to potentially hurt you. Okay, so those are going to be your first two. Your third enabling family member to avoid when no contact with a parent is the sheltered one. This can be tricky because the sheltered one, in some senses, is innocence in the way that ignorance is bliss. The sheltered one is probably younger than you or a male who spent a lot of time in their own bubble, in their own little world. And while they may have witnessed some of the abuse or some of the fallout around the abuse, they don't really have all the puzzle pieces to fully understand what goes on in your family dynamic. This person, while they may love you and may not like the idea of you being abused, they cannot see the forest for the trees. They are easy, low-hanging fruit for the narcissist to manipulate. So any sort of traction that you have in that relationship while you're going no contact, while the narcissist is actively responding to you setting boundaries, while they are actively smearing you and working to change people's minds about you, the sheltered one is going to be easy to misguide and misdirect about you. So don't put too much pressure on it. The fourth and final family member that you should avoid when no contact with a parent is the go-between. Okay, this is a classic flying monkey. The go-between is going to do exactly that. They are going to hear you out. They're going to understand your boundary. They're going to be aware of it, but then they're going to go back to the narcissist and they're going to hear them out. And they're going to be party to their lies and their manipulation. And then they're going to bring it all back to you. Okay, so they're the active vehicle of the narcissist. And their main job is going to be to make you feel guilty. Okay, they are the delivery truck that drops off your guilt trip for going no contact with the narcissistic parent. And they may be well-meaning, but ultimately this person is going to overlook the habitual abuse. They're going to minimize it. They're going to justify it or downplay it every single time. No matter what you say, no matter how many times you explain, it's like every other time you get on the phone with them, they're going to be confused about why you don't talk to your abusive parent all over again. So don't even waste your breath. Those are 4 different types of enablers in the narcissistic family dynamic that work together to keep the narcissist in place And they are going to be the first mode of contact that the narcissist uses to reach out to you when you set your boundaries. So keep an eye out for these four. And as always, I'm Dani Ellison. Until next time, I hope this helps.